Positioning. Getting tough in the paint with my bows and my nose. I do bows and nose. Thomas Middleditch, who plays Bailey, is hilarious.
Oh, right. Sorry, man. What?
I'm expecting someone who shaved?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, my mom says that I'll appreciate the baby face later, but right now I'm still single and getting carded at movie theaters, so I'm working on that James Harden thing, you know?
Bailey, the character I play, is a sports agent that represents Che, the main character, or you, I guess, in the storyline. He's not like a rock star agent. He's not like one of these like terrible characters. He's like, he's like a nice guy.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, their season starts away from home. Presents an interesting challenge. Every team wants to start out the year right, but they're going to have to block out a lot of noise to grab that first victory. And you love the build-up to a new season. Lots of anticipation. Shaq, what are you looking for?
There were some VIMs this offseason.
Very interesting moves on that.
Oh, you like that? Okay,
Yeah.
I understand. And you got to understand, that kind of shift, that right there can shift the balance of power.
Wow. Last year, the Eastern and Western Conference was balanced out. Well, we'll see if the trend reverses this year.
And that'll take it right up to tip as we go courtside.
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavaliers. These guys mean business. And the game arrival sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. A nighttime activity on Ocean Drive here in Miami. As seen from the air, plenty going on down there. Welcome everyone to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin Love has dramatically improved his perimeter shooting over his career, but he said, "I've tried not to fall in love with it too much. Where I'm going to make my money is also rebounding. That's a stat I always look at because it can help a team win even when the shot's not falling." Kevin?
Great attitude. His work inside, a big part of it, DA. Thanks. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off-season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. And it's Osman in at the 3 slot. And for the Heat, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. At the 2 and the 3, it's Butler and Winslow. And it's Dragic in at the point.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
It's deflected and stolen by Butler.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Here's Adebayo, and the layup falls.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
And here's Cleveland. 6-point game. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Olynyk. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Butler passes to Adebayo. He's looking for Olynyk and finds him. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Garland got it. Good job in the low post.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Miami shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
The first one falls.
Obviously, times have been quite tough lately, but you have to think back to Cleveland's first and only title in 2016, LeBron's second season back in the city, and boy, did he deliver on his promise.
And so Olynyk nails both of them. And that was an incredible year back in 2016. Of course, Draymond Green in that series suspended for Game 5. Doris changing the momentum.
Amazing to think, Kevin, how quickly things can shift and change in the NBA. Credit the Cavaliers. They made the bigger shots, and they had the best player on the floor in LeBron James. That was a season to remember.
On defense, the Heat. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. To the wing right side. 5 on the clock. There's Garland. And that one hits back iron. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Garland with it. And here's Love from the arc. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Pass to Olynyk. Over Love. And Olynyk at the basket on the assist by Winslow.
Well, a nice effective mid-range game by Kelly Olynyk. Just a gorgeous release.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Now Garland. Olynyk with the steal. The finish. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Well, you love the way Olynyk fills the lane. He sprints up the floor, gets out in transition. Nice.
Now, here's Garland. Over to the wing. Here's Osman. They get it back. Here's Love. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Dragic, and it's Miami with another.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Osman. after the made shot from Goran Dragic. Four on the shot clock. Here's Garland, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Love.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level, hard not to foul that guy.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one misses.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. And he sinks the second. And, Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
Heroes checked in for Jimmy Butler. Sexton the pass to Osman. Back to Sexton. Lets it go from 14. Will not go. This is off the front iron. There's Winslow, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And last year, a bit of a pivot for Justice Winslow in terms of his game. Found one of the better ways he could contribute to the team is through his developing playmaking skills.
That free throw missing. And for Winslow, he filled in at the point when Dragic was injured last season.
And Winslow looked really comfortable in that playmaking role. We know he struggled with his shooting, but when he can contribute with his passing, it adds another layer to his game.
He hits the second from the line.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Pass to Dragic. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And here's Sexton. No points in the game yet for him. The wide open look here for Garland. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, nice job by Collin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Dragic gets the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Sexton. Shoots off the step back, and he drops that one in.
Well, Collin Sexton working this shot into his basketball game. Such a critical aspect for him to have.
Here's Hero. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Osman. Right wing. Here's Sexton. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Adebayo, and it's good off the back rim and in. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now, here's Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. And it's Winslow that time on the assist from Olynyk. Olynyk's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Collin with it. 7 points in the game. On the wing, Thompson. There's the pass to Osman. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Heat. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Sexton, and Nance slams it in.
Well, that's the nose for the basketball. Larry Nance, my goodness, what hops on that young guy.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, the young bull, Collin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season, allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
And a new group in for the Heat. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Jones checked in for Justice Winslow. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Goran Dragic. And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
The Heat leading by 15. Here's Hero. It's good from about 19 feet. Hero's got his second bucket tonight. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Cleveland. Thompson outside. Clarkson with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Here's Thompson. That one doesn't drop. Now the Heat take it the other way.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And they're running. And here we go. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Hero. Nance with some nice D.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Leonard finds Johnson.
Cavaliers foul ball. That's his first personal foul.
Passes it to Hero. Johnson right side. Over Nance.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Again, the miss by the Heat. Here's Windler trying to get open as Thompson. Johnson with some nice D. Here's Hero. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hero's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Clarkson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Here's Johnson, and it's Miami with another. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Down by 15. Nance outside. Back to Porter. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, following the league trend, Jordan Clarkson's such a solid combo guard. Can play the 1 or the 2.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. .153 left to play here in the first. Outside, Porter. Now, here's Clarkson, guarded closely. Porter dishes to Thompson. Pass to Nance. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Pass to Hero. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And he comes up with the deuce. 1:20 left in the first quarter of the game. And Jones over to help. Outside, Porter. It's stolen by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Leonard. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Porter kicks to Nance. Here's Clarkson. A three-pointer, no good. Leonard against Porter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Clarkson up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Leonard. Windler with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
6 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Waiters, and he banks in the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Miami Heat out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are. It just has fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not...
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
That's a beautiful jam.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
So it's the Cavaliers now. 19-point game. Clarkson passes to Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Nance against Leonard. Over Nance. Doris, you graduated as your college's all-time assist leader. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience, Who are the players that make their teammates better? Though probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. It feels great to make somebody feel good.
He hits both from the stripe. The Heat leading by 17. Here's Leonard, and that one drops for him. Leonard's got 6.
Yeah, love the job they're doing here of getting into the teeth of that defense.
Porter finds Clarkson. Love wide open. He fires, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, they've got Kevin Love in catch-and-shoot situations. Turn the lights out. He's that good.
It's good. And it's 6 points for James Johnson.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
You know what I love about Larry Nance Jr.? This guy came into the league as a tremendous athlete, but his skill set just keeps improving. The passing, the shooting, I love it.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And a quality defender. Larry Nance doesn't need, Doris, the ball to impact the game.
No doubt, Kevin, because he's willing to rebound the ball out of his area. He's willing to be a high motor guy on the defensive end. His activity is always a big lift to this team.
The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Waiters, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
No good on the free throw.
And what's amazing is how quickly a rebuild can be thrust upon you. Think of the Cavaliers. 3 straight finals, then they lose Kyrie, then they lose LeBron. And there simply is no replacing that kind of star power.
That one misses. And for the Cavs, Doris, at least they got some value out of the Kyrie trade. Collin Sexton was just excellent the second half of the year.
And Kevin, you are so right. The value is the key. With all the player movement in the league right now, you can't count on someone being with you for X amount of years. So especially in a rebuild, you've simply got to try to accumulate assets. Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight. This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. Now Clarkson, he has 7. Dragic comes with the double team. Here's Love, Second shot opportunity, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
See, I think you have to respect the versatility of Kevin Love, guys. This guy can shoot it from anywhere. He rebounds at a high level. Everything you'd want in a big man in today's NBA, Kevin Love provides.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Doris, this game always evolving. Fascinating to see the players who drive that change with their unique talents find a way to do things differently.
Well, probably 2 guys currently that have revolutionized the way the game is played. Stephen Curry, with the incredible range he has on his three-point shooting. You've got to guard him as soon as he crosses the half-court line. And honestly, if the goal would be good from the other side of the half-court, he'd probably push it to out there. And James Harden, so prolific at drawing fouls. It might be maddening to the fans of opposing teams, but James Harden has led the NBA or been at the top of the free throw attempts list for years now.
Great examples. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Garland, the pass to Nance. Kicks it to Love. Now, here's Sexton. Makes it off the glass.
Well, Collin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Stolen by Garland. The pass to Nance. There's the dish to Sexton. Dragic comes with the double team. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Sexton.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Miami ball.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Adebayo with the bucket.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Garland, the pass to Nance. Here's Osman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot's good from Nance.
Boy, if you will let Larry Nance Jr. carve out that kind of space, turn the lights out.
Here's Waiters. The shot will not fall. Great tee that time from Love. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Osman kicks to Sexton. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Cleveland.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Is on Collin Sexton. The Heat have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. And he can't get the first one.
So how about the Cavaliers head coach John Beilein making his NBA debut after 27 seasons as a college basketball coach? Think back to his time at Michigan, the first back-to-back 30-win seasons in school history. This is an excellent hire for Cleveland.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And Doris, isn't it interesting? Coach John Beilein has never, at any level, been an assistant coach.
No, but he has made his way through the ranks, going from high school to junior college, Division III, Division II, and then right up through the ranks of Division I. So he now makes the final leap to the NBA. How cool is that, Kev?
Here's Waiters. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Dragic. Nance, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Winslow, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now it's an 11-point Heat lead. Garland dishes to Love. Pass to Osman. 6 to shoot. Back to Love. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Heat leading by 11. Stolen away. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
He dishes it to Garland. Pass to Love. 18 feet out. Basket counts. Love's got 14 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Adebayo finds Winslow, and he gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 9.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Love. Here's Osman. This one for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Olynyk got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the dunk by Winslow.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now, here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer. They get it back. Love can't convert the two-handed jam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Osman. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. For 3, Love. The putback is no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
The first one falls. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Heat have shot 50% from the line, 6 of 12 so far.
Shooting 1.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Sexton the pass to Garland. He kicks to Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Guys, what you love about Tristan Thompson, he never lets up off the offensive glass. He is thirsty for offensive boards.
And the rebound rate steadily climbing for Tristan Thompson, Doris, in recent seasons.
Yeah, so much so, Kevin, that he set a career high back in 2018-19. You think about over the last 4 years, he has averaged more rebounds than points.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
No good on the second free throw. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians. But as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Off target with his 3.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Garland the pass to Love. That one goes. Count it. Love's got 19 points.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And the pass to Olynyk. The 3. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Osman. Good on the 3-point shot. Osman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And here is Garland. Second chance shot. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Takes it from 10. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Sexton. It's tipped.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
The Heat leading by 13. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Love.
Kelly Olynyk.
2. And that one falls for Olynyk.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Heat. And so Olynyk nails both of them.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all 3 levels.
And the first one drops. Occupying that instant offense role, Doris, Jordan Clarkson able to get his shot anytime.
No doubt, Kevin. He's a little bit of a streaky scorer. The challenge is on the defensive end. That's where he has to really improve if he's going to stay on the floor and impact winning. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
A shot by Johnson, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Count that one. Windler's got 4 points this quarter. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Hero. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 9 assists now tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Clarkson passes to Windler. And here's Porter. Here's the 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Clarkson with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. And taken away by Johnson. One-on-one fast break. Here's Olynyk. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Clarkson finds Love, and the dunk by Love.
Is it just me, or is Kevin Love all over the floor tonight? There is simply no answer for what he's bringing to the table.
Winslow, and it's in! Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Miami, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 15. Kenny?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Jones. Haslam's out there with Johnson. Then it's Winslow, and it's Hero in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Sexton dishes to Garland. Passes it to Osman. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. The Heat leading by 13 on the wing. Johnson. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 8 points.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Garland kicks to Love. Bobbed up there for Love. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Johnson. 21 points for Justice Winslow.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Garland, the pass to Thompson. Over to the left wing. Plenty of space. And too long on the shot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Johnson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
It's blocked. Pass to Winslow. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
That's his second personal foul. Justice Winslow. 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Winslow. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here's Cleveland, trailing by 19. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Back to Thompson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Thompson's got 6.
And Thompson becoming so good at getting a shot up at the right angle so it can't be blocked.
Hero. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Looking to get it going. No good there. And the Heat going the other way now. Jones drives in, and Jones slams it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Osman missing.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And the basket by Johnson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And the dunk by Love.
Timeout. Oh, guys, Love leaves no doubt with the finish on that one.
And the Heat call time here.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
You got the heart, you got the soul. Just when the world said they got no hope.
And some changes here for the Heat. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Haslett. Jimmy Butler comes in for Hero. And it's Dragic in for Derek Jones. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Nance is checked in. Dragic gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. 15 points for Butler.
Boy, it's really not easy to try to guard Jimmy Butler. If he's putting it on the deck and getting to the rack, look out.
Now, here's Sexton, defended by Butler. Nance finds Sexton. Offensive rebound, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Tries again.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now, here's Garland. D right on him. That one, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Shots good by Butler.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Dragic comes with the double team. Oh, Nance in position. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And a moment now to look at the stats for Dragic. How he performed last season. Averaged about 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Garland, the pass to Love. Will it go? Lays it up off the glass. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
Okay, Kevin Love getting tricky with the dribble. For a big man, he put the defense on skates.
And Butler gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Some solid defense from Butler.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And finished off by Leonard.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
To the left wing, Love dishes to Nance. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive, Love. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Love's got 27.
There is such a consistent aspect to what Kevin Love does. Reads the ball coming off the board as well as anyone in the NBA.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. They double him with Butler. To the wing on the left, here's Osman. The three-pointer off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Garland kicks to Sexton. Pass to Osman. Back to Sexton. Nailed from three-point land. Sexton's got 14 points for the game.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
He drains the quick shot. 15 points for Goran Dragic.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Now Sexton. He's got 14. Garland, the basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. Timeout called, the Heat.
What I love about Collin Sexton, guys, is he's super aggressive. He knows speed and athleticism are his advantage, and he makes great use of both of those things.
A different look for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Myers Leonard. Olynyk comes in for James Johnson. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Justice Winslow. And the 8th pick back in 2018, Sexton with all the physical tools, Doris, you look for at the point guard position.
Yes, Kevin, but like most young players, there is still a lot to learn for Collin. Some of his vets were not shy about saying that early on. This young man has got time. He's got to put his head down and go to work.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside, Porter. Now the pass to Windler. Cleveland moving it around. Clarkson on the wing. He's guarded by Dragic. And it's in there.
Well, pick your poison. Jordan Clarkson is proficient in the pick and roll game, and he's basically saying, what do you want to give me? I'm going to take advantage.
And Butler gets it to go.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Right side, Porter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Porter's got 7.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Butler attacking, lays it up and banks it in.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Porter looking it over. Misses the 3.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That one drops for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Clarkson finds Love. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Waiters. It's stolen by Dragic. Pass to Olynyk. Over Love. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. 10 points for him.
I think you've got to crowd Olynyk. If you allow him to get into his shooting motion so comfortable.
Clarkson passes to Love. Porter trying to free himself up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And certainly not the most gifted NBA athlete, but Kevin Love, Doris, has transformed his body from the time he came into the NBA.
That had everything to do, Kevin, with dedication to diet and conditioning. You think about it, Kevin Love was at the forefront of using yoga and other core-focused training methods. That's part of the reason he's been able to hold his own inside, even as he's dropped weight.
And that one falls for Love. The fifth pick back in 2008 out of UCLA, Doris, Kevin Love, giving back to his alma mater.
That's right. He matched Russell Westbrook for the largest ever donation by a former student athlete. Named in his honor now, the Kevin Love Strength and Conditioning Center is helping others pursue their dreams. How cool is that?
And Miami shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. That one good for 2. 19 points for Goran Dragic.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Clarkson dishes to Thompson.
2 minutes.
Back to Clarkson from about 19 feet, and the jumper falls for him. Clarkson's got 13.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
No good from Dragic. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Porter, no luck. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat. Waiters into the lane. And then Waiters with the jam.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Dragic comes with the double team. Back to Clarkson. Down low, Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Olynyk.
Well, Tristan is starting to develop a sense for how to find contact and working his way to the line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
Jones checked in for the Heat. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Kevin, as dangerous a scorer when he feels his rhythm and pace as there is in the league. Jimmy Butler cooking right now.
Here's Clarkson, 13 points in the game. Dragic comes with the double team. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. And a wide open look for Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Porter's got 10.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Clarkson finds Love. Back to Clarkson. On the wing, Porter. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Dragic. Here's Jones. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, Cleveland shooting pretty good tonight at 48%.
Heat foul call. Derek Jr. That's his 2nd personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Jordan Clarkson. At the line for 2.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
I'm married to this gun. That's who I made my wife. Said I alone, I told that she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Got a safe that's full of Franklins and a shoulder full of. Don't know it like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. Fade, you can pull my foul yourself. Myself, nah. Right, I like the life I built. West Side 60, I might got. Standing so tall, they think I might got stills. Legendary baller like Mike, like Wilt. 96 Impala, four wheels, up against the wall, that Fox Hills, like a boss asked me how I feel. Successful street, touching them first meals. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice.
John Henson's checked in for Kevin Love.
Two.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Olynyk, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Henson. Thompson dishes to Henson. Outside, Porter, knocked away. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Cleveland, John Henson out there with Zizic. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more 3-point attempts than 2-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more 3-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and 3-point shots. And everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
The shot's good from Zizic.
Assisted.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here's Okpala. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Cavaliers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. There's Porter with the 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Haslam, that's good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Dellavedova, the pass to Zizic. And he lobs it up.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Okpala, shot will go.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to Porter, fires from the corner, and it's Miami with the rebound. Jones kicks to Robinson. Poked away, stolen by Dellavedova. Porter outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in. Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Heat have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Shots good by Hero.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now here is Dellavedova. The three. They get it back. Zizic. And the layup is good. Zizic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And Henson sends it back. Knight against Haslam. And Knight slams it in.
Right now, penetrating the defense. Knight getting to wherever he wants and with ease.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. Porter in the corner. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Porter's got 14 points here in the second half.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Henson, and slam dunk by Henson.
Well, that shows a sign of maturity, guys. Everyone expecting Knight to try and score it. Instead, he finds the open man.
Hero, no good. Cleveland's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And Henson pulls it down, and the Cavaliers with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Knight. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Okpawa. Right side Robinson. The tray. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Dellavedova. The pass to Zizic. Inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Well, remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
Here's Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing. And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for Cleveland. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Here's Hero. And there it is for him. Hero's got 19 points.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Porter outside. It's rebounded by Leonard. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Robinson, that's good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Porter outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Robinson for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Cavaliers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Outside Knight. Out to the wing. Here's Zizic. He's covered by Leonard. Porter, no luck.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Timeout called, the Heat. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansion cities?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now not a huge priority. So, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there. You're correct. Waiters, he's checked in for Hero. Miami's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Waiters, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Doris, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a four-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a three-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship, luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals.
True.
This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about four-peat.
No luck that time either. Doris, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that date, who do you think might step up and take his place as the face of the NBA?
Well, probably the most likely candidate is the new and reigning MVP, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the Finals MVP, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Up top, Dellavedova. He's guarded by Waiters. Knight wide open. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Here's Zizic. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
And it's blocked. Akpala. Shot will go. Akpala's got 6 in the quarter. And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Tied for 3. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Intercepted. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Knight's running. Henson finds Knight. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You can see it right there. Knight has developed a little bit more strength to take on contact and finish that play.
Fires it up. Nice spin off the left rim and in. The Cavaliers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Of course, in basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
Back to Waiters. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Now, here is Knight. He's guarded closely. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Oh, guys, Knight has that wiry, crafty way of getting his points inside.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Zizic laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, he's done his part, no doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
To the middle. Akpala. Shot will go. Akpala's got 10 points here in the second half.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
A nice shot by Knight.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Miami's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And it's off the back rim, no good. Now here is Della Vedova. He's guarded by Waiters. Helps teams if they can keep the rights to their best player. We see it in other leagues. Could the franchise tag ever make its way, do you think, to the NBA?
Well, this is going to be a negotiation point between the Players Association and the league itself. And the reality is it's going to have to be negotiated. What we know unequivocally, Kevin, is that these players now in the player empowerment era have more control about what franchise they play for and how long the duration of their contract is. How this all shakes out remains to be seen, but it is a point of conversation amongst the 30 NBA teams and the league leadership. There's no question about it.
Knight for three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Robinson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Zizic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Count it. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Haslam. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Well, Cleveland shooting 55% in the 4th. They are executing late. Knight looking for an opening. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. The Heat shooting and hitting almost everything here in the 4th, up around 58% from the field. And finished off by Robinson.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Justice Winslow.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's Akpala. The shot from the low post is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
The shot by Knight, no good.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt, GA. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
43 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Dellavedova scanning the floor. And Robinson comes to help. Outside Knight, clock at 6. Here's Henson, and slam dunk by Henson.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Timeout called, the Heat. They lead by 28. 24 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Justice Winslow.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. .24 seconds left in the game. Here's Haslam. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Dellavedova with the ball. To the inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Here's Hero. Over Dellavedova. Missed. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, you have become a star in this league, big part of the team. Have those expectations put more pressure on you individually?
No pressure. I think I'm gonna do what I do each and every night. I'm not gonna play well every night, but I just gotta focus on me, this team. Can't worry about the outside influences.
A real leader, Jimmy. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.